to Enchanted for 2019. We're here and we're anxious to meet all these wonderful guests that are coming in tonight. My name is Connie Vestal. I actually sit on the board and serve on the board for the Everglades Wondergardens. My friend Lori T. And we're looking forward to it tonight. It's a beautiful night. We have a lot of guests that are coming in, and we hope that everyone's going to enjoy it, and we're sure that they will.
Can you tell me a little bit about why you sit on the board?
I love what the Wondergardens does. I think that it's a great asset to our community,
yes.
And just a lot of people support it. We had a lot of damage during Hurricane Irma, but we've recovered, and it continues to grow, and it's actually a beautiful place.
It really is, and tonight looks absolutely incredible.
It does, it does.
What are we expecting this evening?
Great entertainment, lots of chances for people to visit the gardens. We have 2 new tea houses that have gone up and been erected most recently, so it's going to be just a wonderful night.
Oh, it really is. I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited.
Me too, me too.
Hello, this is Donna and Augie Turturro, and they are really good benefactors and supporters of the Everglades Wondergardens. So thank you for coming this evening.
Oh, you're very welcome, Connie.
Good.
This is a wonderful venue for the town and for people that are visiting the town. We're very happy to be involved with this wonderful venue. It's a terrific thing.
We like to really help keep the history going around here.
Thank you, thank you. It is so important, and they have been very generous with their continued support. Thank you for coming this evening.
You're very welcome. Have a successful evening. I'm sure it's going to be. Thanks a lot, Connie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lori, and I'm here with Ivel, and this is Ivel's second year at the Wondergardens event.
Yes, it is. We're looking forward to another fabulous evening.
What did you enjoy last year most about it?
The pink flamingos and being able to see all the animals.
Well, you know, I just found out you could feed those flamingos.
Yes, I have brought my grandson here and we've done that.
Oh, how much fun.
Yes.
And what makes you continue to support us?
They've done a wonderful job changing it over from the roadside circus that it used to be.
Great, yes, it really is truly beautiful. And what an evening we have in store for us.
Yes, looking forward to it.
Thank you so much.
Jennifer, welcome back. I understand you've been before.
Yes.
Tell us about the gardens that you enjoy.
It's a little bit of history about Florida, and there's so few places left like this that still have that historic charm. We have been members here for many years and just so glad to support it. It's a great cause.
We appreciate you coming back.
She's conducting. Thank you.
Thomas, welcome back.
Well,
you were here earlier today.
yes. I was wearing a different outfit and got some dirt under my nails, but I'm excited about the night.
What are your expectations for tonight?
Well, of course, that everyone has a great time and they feel like this is something they really want to support, and they look forward to creating long-lasting relationships with either donors or members or future volunteers.
Yes, and we have quite a bit of damage with Irma. It's very nice to see that everything's come back so nicely. Tell us about the tea house.
So the tea house, actually, they were just completed today, and we look forward to having an extra venue that can take in like 30 to 40 people. And it'll be separate from the guest experience, but you can have parties while the gardens are open.
Thomas is our executive director here at the Gardens. I also serve on the board. I'm Connie Vestal. I know it's going to be a fun night.
Yes.
I hope it's everything that you want it to be.
Oh yeah, and more. And you know, the theme is butterflies, so I came prepared.
Oh, you certainly did come prepared. I love it.
I didn't do a butterfly time.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you. Thank you.
And whenever you're ready.
Welcome to Enchanted. I'm standing here with Trish Leonard. She is the past director of Gardens here. My name is Connie Vestal. What brings you back tonight?
Well, as the founder of the Enchanted, we love the Wondergardens. We're so excited to have it in our downtown Bonita Springs. It is such an asset, and it continues to grow, and we are very, very excited for everything here. And thank you to all of our Thank you to all of our board members. Thank you to our community for another fabulous event.
Very good.
That we raised a lot of money, that we have another donor for another atrium, and that everybody has a great time.
We have two beautiful houses.
Yes, we do. They're beautiful up there, so I'm looking forward to a great night. Thank you.
I'm here with Karen, though, and Karen, we appreciate everything that you've done here at the Gardens. Would you tell us a little bit about what you like about the Gardens and what you have also contributed to the Gardens?
Well, I love it, and it's better. It's just better every time you come here, and I'm excited for the evening. I haven't even seen the finished tea house that I helped finance.
Yes, and you're going to love it. It's absolutely beautiful.
And I'm excited about what else is happening here. The butterfly and orchid pavilion and the waterfall, hopefully.
Very nice.
That we're going to be raising money for by the alligators. So,
how long have you been coming to the Gardens?
Oh, God. 20 years? At least, maybe 25, because, you know, well, not participating, it was privately owned, but we came here with the grandchildren all the time, and that's our favorite spot.
Yes, we had a lot of damage during Irma, but it's nice to see that we recovered.
It sure is.
Absolutely. Well, I hope you have a wonderful time tonight. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for everything you did for the Gardens.
Thank you.
I'm here with Sally K. Monson. Sally, thank you so much for your contribution. Could you tell us a little bit about what you're doing for the Gardens?
Well, I've been in love with the garden for the past couple of years, and I just wanted to find ways in which I could make a difference here. I'm going to be, I've been the artist in residence for all of the little artwork that we have for the past couple of years, but I also am spearheading this idea of getting fortunately we're going to be getting new signage, and I am in charge of the new signage. It's coming. It's been a slow process, but it is coming.
Very nice. And why don't you show everyone this beautiful artwork that you've been able to create for us for the Enchanted evening.
Okay. Well, this is what I was told that Connie, our chairman, wanted something with butterflies on it, and I know that they didn't want any real butterflies, they just wanted kind of magical butterflies, so that's what it is.
It's very magical. We appreciate everything that you do for us, and I hope that you have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, I'm sure I will.
Welcome to Enchanted.
Glad to be here again.
Thank you for being here. This is not your first time.
Oh no, absolutely not.
And what do you like about the Gardens?
Everything. It's part of Bonita. It's unique. The members and the staff have done just an amazing job since Hurricane Irma. That's the best part to see what they've done. And then the support of the community seems to be growing, so that's encouraging.
Right. It's exciting to see everything that's changed since then.
Absolutely.
Yes. What do you do for the community?
Oh goodness gracious. For the community, I'm serve on the Art Public Places Board. I've done that for 10 years. And then active in a couple of other boards here locally. Habitat for Humanity. Anything that I can stick my nose in and make some contribution, I'll usually do.
Thank you for being here and what you do for the Gardens.
My pleasure.
And we hope that it's going to be a wonderful night.
Thank you.
Welcome, ladies, to Enchanted.
Thank you.
Jackie McCurdy and Arden McCurdy. And we are excited to have them here. So tell us what brought you to Enchanted.
Well, we came last year and it was fabulous. And I'm on the board. So naturally I would come.
Of course.
But my sister came, and because it was great.
Yes, it's terrific, and they've done so much since Irma. It's wonderful.
Thank you, thank you. And we have 2 tea houses, right?
Yes.
How exciting.
Yes, that is.
So what is your expectation for tonight?
I'm hoping that we get enough money that we can fix the alligators. They're next.
They're next. They're next on our list, right? Because we serve on that board together, don't we?
Yes.
So Art, that's why you came too as well. What's your expectation for tonight?
To have a good time and probably donate.
Very good, very good. And we appreciate that. I'm here with Sandy and Ernie Schaub, and they have something very exciting to share with us. They're here for Enchanted tonight. Share with us what your involvement is with the gardens.
Well, we've sponsored the pavilion for the butterfly and orchid. We're here at the dedication, and it's going to be a wonderful attraction, a wonderful addition to the gardens.
It already is, and I think everyone who has seen it absolutely loves it.
Great.
We're so happy that you're involved. How long have you been known about the gardens and been involved?
Oh, many years. We've owned a home in Bonita Springs since 1998. We knew about it when it was the previous owners, and it was very different then. And when we heard, it was being sold and they were talking about maybe apartments here or something, we thought it was something worth saving.
We couldn't allow that, so we made a donation at that time to help keep it private.
Yeah.
With the non-profit group taking it over.
Right there, that home is absolutely beautiful. People are talking about it already.
Great.
People have been wanting to get in to see it very quickly. So you're going to be able to enjoy what you have offered for the gardens. We appreciate your donation. We appreciate your interest in everything that you do for us. And we hope you have a wonderful, enchanting night.
I'm sure we will. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I have with me Nancy Ross. Correct. Nancy, what brought you to the gardens tonight?
Oh, I really support this beautiful place.
Wonderful.
And the changes that they've made. I've lived in Bonita for 22 years, so
I'm
actually a native.
Oh, good. What's your favorite part of the gardens?
Probably the flamingos.
Have you fed them? No, not yet. You can. You actually can.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, we hope that you have a wonderful time tonight, and thank you for all your support and for coming tonight.
Oh, thank you. Bye-bye.
Was this the first one or the second? You say there's two? Is there another one up? This
How's everybody doing tonight? Bonita come up from NBC2 with a very hoarse voice, but hopefully you can put up with me. It is an honor to be with you tonight for this wonderful event. This is one of my favorite events of the season. Don't tell everybody in Naples and Fort Myers, but I love being with you all tonight because we are raising money for this beautiful venue here, the Everglades Wondergardens. So let's have a round of applause for everybody that's here. It certainly is an enchanted evening in the beautiful Everglades Wondergardens. Doesn't the gardens and the grounds look spectacular tonight? The lights, the music, the entertainment. We're going to raise a lot of money. You're going to love Chris. A new auctioneer this year. He's going to bring a lot of energy and passion and help us raise a lot of money. A reminder here, the silent auction and experience closes at 7:45. I'm really sorry about my voice. I apologize. But 7:45 tonight. Let's put our hands together. A warm welcome for Mr. Wesley Whedon-Miller, the chairman of the board, who he's got an awesome dad. I'm sitting next to his dad. I'm a big fan, Wesley, of your dad. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Wesley.
Thank you. Don't look him up on YouTube. It's actually true. Thank you, Stacy, and thank you everyone for being here tonight. Tonight is a celebration of your generosity. I think we all see that when we look around. Hopefully, those of you that have been here year after year appreciate where we've been and where we are today. Everyone here has played a role in the growth and improvement and our future trajectory at the Wondergardens. We're all here tonight to ensure it exists as a treasure and a resource to our community for future generations. I've got little kids, so that's important. Tonight we celebrate all of you, but let's take a moment to also recognize all the sponsors that are here, and they're all going to be named later, but thank you to all of our sponsors. We also need to thank all of you here that donate your time and talent to the Wondergardens, because there's many of you here. Thank you. We actually have hundreds of volunteers, and I think, have we hit 1,000? No. Okay. So everyone that gives time, well, the hours are in the multiple tens of thousands, and it's unbelievable. So thank you to all of you. Thomas, you and your small but mighty staff are amazing. They are. Caring for the animals, plants, grounds, campers, and being open each and every day for the enjoyment of thousands of visitors. It takes a lot, and we appreciate that. Our Enchanted committee, and I don't have everyone's name on that committee, but there were so many people that were involved. Connie McIntosh, Linda Gutschall, thank you for everything that you've done. We were discussing at our table, a night like tonight, 10 miles south of Naples is $2,000 a plate. So, I think this is spectacular. Thank you for everything that you did to put this together. I'd also like to recognize two people who are here tonight that are instrumental in the success of the Wondergardens. Taking the burden of debt off of us has enabled us to fundraise for true enhancements. Mayor Peter Simmons, Vice Mayor Peter O'Flynn, thank you and council for your support. We couldn't be here without it. With that, I'd like to introduce Thomas Hacker, the president of the Everglades Wondergardens. Thank you.
Well, thank you for coming. I have lots of scripts. There's one I wrote, there's one the committee wrote. So I never read it, but Stacy had a copy that she let me borrow. So I might have to borrow the steel drum for a second. I'm not going to play anything. Oh, here's a kind of a podium over here. Well, Wes, he stole a lot of my lines, but he's right on as far as how much we have been able to do without having a large staff. There's only 6 full-time staff, including myself, and we're open 363 days a year, from 9 to 5, and every day it's just amazing what we get accomplished. But today was one of those days that we had everybody full force, and the volunteers helped even take it to a next level. And so one of the things I want to touch on is not only has it grown in many ways botanically and with wildlife, but our visitations almost doubled in 2 years. And so it's nice to have all that earned income through the gift shop and all the different ways that we, do camps, etc., to earn kind of our keep here. And that was, thanks again to the city of Bonita Springs to give us the opportunity to flourish like that. And prime example is the ability to do these new exhibits like the Robert and Karen Moe Tea House and the Ernie and Sandy Schaub Butterfly Orchid Pavilion. Those are the 2 structures. But if you remember a year ago that they stood up and sponsored them, and here they are. They're almost complete.
Thank you!
Thanks for giving me a little time here. Just got to get my notes in order here. And I hope you're enjoying your salad. I know it was a little early, and for some reason we're 2 for 2. We did Harvest in the Gardens on November 3rd, and thank you for the people that came and experienced that storm as well. But this event has a tent, so we lucked out here. All right, I want to make sure that I cover everybody, and so if Karen Moe could stand up and take a bow. And so we had a lot of fun. It was actually her idea to do the tea house. I wanted more animals and more flowers, and then we went on a field trip together and we came up with the idea. It was her idea, and then I agreed to it because we can connect them all through pollination. So the theme is pollination pavilions, but 1 out of every 3 bites that you take, you can thank the pollinator. They bring us the good things like tea, chocolate, vanilla, cinnamon. It goes on and on. And then also, if Ernie and Sandy could stand up just for 1 second. So I found my scripts. And I've done a few butterfly houses and pavilions, and one thing that I always thought would be kind of nice to put together, because everyone likes butterflies, right? You see my jacket? And everyone loves orchids, so how can you go wrong with orchids and butterflies in the same exhibit? So we look forward to getting that complete. We'll keep you posted on the opening of that. And then also, I got a new friend in my life, Mr. Bill Douglas. He doesn't like me to call him Mr. Douglas, but Bill Douglas, if you could stand 1 second. He had a great idea. He wanted to make the gift shop more sustainable. So he put up funds so we could buy some inventory and to get shelving. And oddly enough, yesterday was our biggest day ever in the gift shop that we know of. Over $1,000. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but that's our biggest day ever in the gift shop. And it wasn't even a Saturday. And then, for his wife Andy, for letting him, this is his second home now. We've done a lot of field trips. We even meet with a lady that makes goat soap. So we have our own branded goat soap that, how many times have we met with this lady? But a lot. And then we have lots of like branded, we have coffee in there that's for the Everglades Wondergardens. And then the next thing that Bill Douglas is going to do, he's going to take our barn in the back, and it's going to be a venue for weddings, because millennials, for some reason, like to get married in barns. And they pay thousands of dollars to be married in a barn. And so it's pretty simple. We're going to put pavers down and string some lights, and then you have a venue for the barn. And then when we do different events, we'll have a rain shelter as well. So thank you, Mr. Douglas. So I'm sure I'm over my time, but you came in early, right? Because of the rain. And then also today even, we got a $15,000 check from the Southwest Community Foundation, but indirectly the Bonita Springs chapter, what's it called, Debbie? Oh, the Bonita Springs Fund. And it was a type of grant that I didn't enjoy at all, because you have to go and do a 3-minute presentation at a Shark Tank type thing. And it's so 3 minutes, and then we had to split the time. Juliana helped me, and so it was very stressful. I mean, I can talk for 30 minutes, but 3 minutes is hard. So, but what we're going to use this for is for the Environmental Learning Center. If you haven't heard, we keep moving and getting great progress with the Environmental Learning Center. First we started with class kits, and now we're expanding into eco camps, and this is kind of highlight eco camps. We can do 15 weeks, or 10 weeks, I believe, of camps. But 15 kids per camp, so 150 children that'll be on scholarship that we work with the Bonita Assistance Office. They find us the kids, and then we'll do 2 in the spring and 6 in the summer and 2 in the winter. So, and it's just the kids right in this immediate neighborhood. So we really love doing that. And the first year it was kind of fun, but now we're bringing in some more academic features to take it to the next level with Dr. Hagen's help, and we've got 2 people on education staff now, so we're growing in the department. Connie, did I miss anything yet? Or go ahead? I think I'm pretty much complete. And the next person I introduce is Mayor Simmons, and I want to thank him for coming. And you know, he's been all over the news with. Now we've had our Irma experience, but now we got to find some new way to be in the media, etc. Because when people say Irma, I almost forget about it now. But I'm sure Bonita Springs recovered quickly, and the Wondergardens, we recovered quickly. So thank you, Mayor Simmons, for coming, and I'm going to hand the microphone over to the mayor.
Could we have a round of applause for Tom Hacker, please? Tom, in this day of social media, and you post up, I post up, because if we don't, people think we're not working, right? They can't see it. Oh, you haven't posted in 48 hours on Facebook, Tom or Peter, so that means you're not doing anything. But, take that with a grain of salt, Tom. You are everywhere. You're doing everything. Jennifer Hecker, his lovely wife, if we could have a round of applause for her as well, please. And Jennifer, everything that you have done for years and continue to do for the environment, thank you very much. I want to share a story that's unique, and it's germane to the Wondergardens because it's part of the spirit of Bonita Springs, and it's something that by, I don't want to say the stroke of luck, because we're pretty environmental down here. We're pretty green. We're not Fort Myers, right? We're not Naples, and but we were always that town, and you've heard me say it before, between Fort Myers and Bonita Springs. And we are coming into our own, my friends, and give yourself a round of applause for that. When roadside attractions were bulldozed over and condos and high-rises, right? And we didn't get there without a little bit of a struggle, but isn't it worth the struggle that we've done? It's unbelievable. And disagreement, I've always said, reduces in a better result. So Tom, thanks for standing by us and doing everything that you're doing. It's really time to enter a new phase here at the Wondergardens, and it's time to enter a new phase in terms of the environment. You see our governor was here less than 48 hours in Bonita Springs after being sworn in as the governor of Florida. He was at the Vesta Ray Marine Lab at Florida Gulf Coast University. Dr. McIntosh, as I'm sure you well know, and you know the excitement, the buzz, the enthusiasm around the environment. And imagine if that water in the Imperial River gets cleaner. Imagine if the water in the Gulf of Mexico gets cleaner. Imagine if a Teddy Roosevelt Republican gets it done, because you know what, so far, he's doing exactly what he said, right? And you can take the label out of it, but he's a Teddy Roosevelt type on the environment. And my friends, I would just like to suggest to you the good things that's going to entail for our community, because when we have a clean environment, we can handle the other things, right? It's not easy, but we'll get there. But if we have a bad environment, anything that we do is going to suffer. And I'm just so enthusiastic. I'm so excited. The amount of work that's going on here, Tom, that you guys are doing. Funny quick story, and I don't know the dimensions of the house that you just added, the greenhouse. What's the official title?
Robert and Karen Tea House.
Tea house. But what do you call the actual structure? The solarium, okay. Crazy story, but true. When we were living in Michigan, they were selling solariums about an hour north of Ann Arbor, Michigan. Well, you know the season in Michigan, right? I don't know how many folks here are originally from Michigan, but, you know, it's a good long winter up there, right? And Ann Arbor is actually southern Michigan, which is entirely different than the Upper Peninsula. But they had these solariums, and I can tell you, believe me when I tell you, we came that close to adding one to put in our backyard just to enjoy seasonally. So my wife noticed it right off the bat the other day. She drove by. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's a touch of class, and it's a touch of elegance. And quite frankly, thank you for the opportunity to speak. There's so much more that I can say, but when we drill down on the environment and we all work together, and I'm just telling you what's going on in old downtown Bonita Springs on Old 41, this is the absolute backbone of what we're doing down here. So keep up the great work. Thank you, Tommy boy.
Thank you, Mayor. All right, round of applause for Mayor Simmons. You want to come up, Thomas? Come on up, Thomas. All right. There is something special about Thomas Hecker, right? There is, right? Somebody said that. There is. I have to tell you this, man. My husband owns a restaurant in Punta Gorda, and he and his wife come in, and they believe in supporting local restaurants and local business, like whether it's Punta Gorda, Bonita Springs, Estero, and there's something really special about you, Thomas Hecker. Thank you. I didn't say where you live. I just said you support local restaurants. I'm going to let you support all the wonderful people here and say some thank yous.
The first bouquet is for Connie McIntosh. It was amazing what the committee and the co-chairs did. And my first year here, we had consultants helping, and they paid attention. Now we do it with all volunteers on the board. To pull off this whole thing was done by volunteers. Thank you. Thank Trish. And then Annette, Linda Gutschall. She's my mom from Bonita. I don't know why Connie got a bigger one, but because they're co-chairs. Well, thank you so much, Linda. All right. All right. You don't want me to have the microphone all night.
All right, how about the committee members stand up too? Let's give you a round of applause. The wonderful committee members. Look at these ladies. They worked and men. They worked tirelessly. Thank you so much. All right.
We're really pleased to be able to do this. Sandy and I have been fortunate in life, and this is a great opportunity for us to share our luck in life, as you call it. And the organization is a great organization, as we already heard tonight. And they've done some wonderful things, and even getting even better, Tom, getting some kids some education and doing some things for them. And that's the most important. So for us, it's a great opportunity, and we're pleased to do it. We hope everybody else will do the same. Join in. This is the opportunity tonight.
Aren't they lovely? They have been so generous for so many years. Thank you. Thank you so much for your generosity. We're going to start our live auction in just a minute, but first a short video.
The Everglades Wondergardens is our own historic and ecological treasure. Nowhere else in Southwest Florida will you find such a gem. Part botanical garden, part wildlife, part museum, part education center, and part interaction with nature, and all wonder. Every year, families from around the world come to visit and leave with, well, a feeling of wonder. While Big Joe keeps a watchful eye on his congregation of alligators, peacocks and guinea hens accompany small children as they hand feed the flamingos and carry on their own conversations with the background pandemonium of parrots. The master plan is progressing nicely, ensuring the Wondergardens fulfills its potential for education, relaxation, meditation, and preservation. A variety of children's camps not only educate, they introduce our next generation to the beauty of the nature around us and the importance of environmental balance. The lawn area is a perfect venue for weddings and family gatherings. The 4 pavilions with their butterflies, lorikeets, hummingbirds, and welcoming tea house offer a serenity rarely found in our busy world. And the gift shop offers mementos of the time spent in connecting with nature. Because the Wondergardens may very likely be the last green space in South Florida, it is our responsibility to protect it for future generations. From its humanitarian beginnings as a rehabilitation shelter for injured animals, to its current focus on interactive education and immersive exhibits, to its evolving role as a magnet for ecotourism, the Everglades Wondergardens has been there for us. Now, we need to be there for it. The only thing missing from the Wondergardens is you. Be a regular visitor and watch the Wondergardens transition. When people ask you what to do, suggest visiting the Wondergardens. Become a volunteer and meet others with the same interests as you. The Everglades Wondergardens, a true wonder in your own backyard.
There's also the opportunity to put up the other 2 structures. And these poor Celeria have been sitting in these crates since the 80s. So we want to get them erected. We got 2 of them with the Shabs and Caramo. So there's still the opportunity. The Bonita Bay Garden Club did a fundraiser this week. They might have raised about $5,000 toward the lorikeet exhibit. So if there's anyone that's willing to, there's a naming opportunity for $75,000, and you'll get your name on the lorikeet pavilion permanently. And so the sooner we get these up, it's going to add a lot to the guest experience. More immersive exhibits, but you don't have to come forward now. You can have your dessert and think about it. All right, thank you everyone for all you did tonight. Thanks.
All right, on behalf of Thomas, Grace, the entire staff, I'm Stacey Deckenbaugh from NBC2. Thank you all. We'll see you next year.
Absolutely, this was so much fun. And great turnout. The food is fabulous. The venue, everything about the evening is beautiful.
Thank you everyone for coming to Enchanted for 2019. We look forward to seeing you for next year.